Good morning. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat. I'm here with your weekly spiritual weather forecast beginning today, Sunday, November 8th, taking us all the way through next Saturday. I am pretty excited to be here today. We have some pretty cool energy to work with this coming week. The universe is giving us some very interesting energy to work with and to learn from. So let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths and let's get started. So today, on our first deep cleansing breath, let's take it now. We are going to release our unworthiness. Okay, ready for your next one? On our second deep cleansing breath, we are going to release our sense of lack. Let that all go. Okay. And on our third cleansing breath, let's release our sense of fear. Let that fear all go. There. Now we're a little bit more balanced, a little bit more open to receive this incredible energy coming our way this week. So let's get started. The big energy this week is Jupiter conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Keyword, power. We're talking about our personal power. There's power over and there's power within. Two very different powers. We're very familiar with power over. Power over comes in the form of governments. Power over comes in the form of corporations and your jobs. Power over comes in the form of religion. These entities use power over us to control us. Sometimes the control is just, hey, making sure that everyone follows the traffic laws, right? But it's still power over. And specifically with religion, it's very interesting to note, we've been talking about the 2,000-year cycle that's changing from Piscean, where the minister or the priest was our intermediary between ourselves and God. That role is changing where the priest or the minister or the rabbi will no longer be the intermediary. We don't need an intermediary. We are children of God. We are sparks of God. We just need to know how to access that part of ourselves. So that role will change for the minister, whatever religion, to instead of being the intermediary, that minister is going to become the facilitator, so that they can help us access those parts of ourselves that are directly connected to our divinity. That's a really cool change that's coming. So those are examples of power over. Another example of power over happens within the relationship. You know, if you would love me, you would go to the store for me today. That's an example of power over, using manipulation to get what you want. Power over is transient. It is not eternal. It is not, it changes. And as we know, laws change, politics change, religions change, but that's the difference. Now, let's come to what we really want to talk about this week, and that is the power within. Because the power within ourselves is the only constant power that we have. For most of us, we have no idea how powerful we are. I mean, our very thoughts. We are so powerful that our very thoughts take on physicality and go out there into the universe and attract like thoughts. So we have to be very careful of what our thoughts are to make sure we're only sending out thoughts that we want. Thoughts of love, thoughts of abundance, thoughts of attraction, not of fear and lack and of unworthiness. The things that we were releasing at the beginning of this session, the beginning of today. Power within comes from a sense of self-worth, of understanding who we are, understanding our values, and being true to those values. You know, power over is not having your friends saying, hey man, can you come over and watch my 10 cats? I mean, I know that they don't use a litter box, they just use the house, but if you'll do that for me, right? So if you see the manipulation here, and then your choice is, do I give my power over to do something I don't want anything to do with, or do I stay true to myself? This week, let's focus on our power. Let's make sure we don't give our power away to anyone unless it is our conscious choice. We can share our power. We can share our power with our group to create something that's better than we could create by ourselves. But we need to learn to use our power consciously. And it comes from understanding who we are. We are these incredible beings of this great intelligent being that some of us call God. We are sparks of that intelligence. We cannot be separated from it. We need to learn to access that again within ourselves. And the way we can begin this week is being very focused and very conscious of not only our thoughts, but our power. And our power is being true to ourselves, our values, our beliefs, and our commitments. We are not going to compromise those this week for any reason. Not to be accepted, not to feel worthy for a minute. We are going to stay true to ourselves this week. Really think about our power and how powerful we are and how we can use our power to create the lives we want instead of unconsciously creating the garbage that some of us see in front of us. We have the power to change that. Let's use our power consciously this week. Universe says, hey, I'm going to give you a little present. I'm going to give you a little time out. Let me check my notes. On November 9th and 10th, universe says, hey, you guys been working really hard. You really have. And so today, just dream. Just take go. I want to say go to the movie. That's probably not the best idea. But read a book, listen to some good music. It's a timeout day, November 9th and 10th. So don't forget to take care of self on those 2 days. I'm going to leave you with something a little bit different this week because I feel getting in touch with our power is so important. I have in front of me the Denise Linn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, and there's a card in this deck called Stepping into Power. Stepping into my power. And it really reflects what we're working on this week. And if you don't mind, well, if you do mind, I'm sorry. But I want to just read directly from Denise Linn, her words. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Take back your power. Stand in your own light. Even if your burden seems heavy, it makes you stronger. If you've been standing on the sidelines or acquiescing to the needs of others, this card is letting you know it's time to stand up for yourself. The challenges you faced are making you stronger. You choose your light Yet, if you choose your light, it can illuminate the path for those who walk beside you. You no longer need to live your life for others. With this power derives great responsibility. We must be accountable for what we create on this physical planet. We access that power within ourselves through wisdom, through our wisdom of learning from our past experiences and tapping in to those knowledge and lessons we've gained. So, it is going to be such a cool week. Focus on our power. Focus on keeping our power and not giving it away anymore unless we consciously choose to. Remember this week, life is lived from the inside out. Almost forgot. Please come see me on Facebook. I have daily inspirational messages and interesting memes. That's at Soul Sister Cat. Also, I would love for you to like the YouTube channel. It'll help me grow. Also, subscribe if you'd like to meet with us every week. We'd love to have you join us. Take care and namaste. Have a great week.